Hi and welcome to my weekly I Ching reading. Depending on where in the world you are, it is Sunday night, Saturday night, Sunday morning, or Sunday night. So yes, welcome. And this is where I want to teach you and show you how to raise your energy with I Ching for every month, every year, and every day. I want to show you how you can know and feel and materialize how to use and raise the energies with I Ching. How do you feel about that? I think it's a splendid idea. So, yes, I'm just waiting a little bit longer until a few more arrive. That's all good. So, what I realized is that last week we did very, very in depth the month analysis, and I didn't repeat the year. So, I thought maybe the year energy we're doing just every second Sunday. I don't know. You can go back 2 weeks and then you can see what we said there in depth. So how about that? I just think it's cool. I've got everything sorted here. Let's dive deep. If you have any questions, just let me know in the chat. And if I see it, I can't promise that I see it, but I will answer it later if I don't answer it in the session. All good. Yes. So this year's energy, according to Ching, yes, this year's energy is 38 opposition. And this is what it looks like. 38 opposition. Opposition is sometimes also called polarizing, diversion, divergence. So it's also about integrity. But as I said 2 weeks ago, and I can't stress that enough, polarizing, isn't that exactly what we're having this year? I mean, it's. I said that before. It's really all about that. He said, she said. I want this, they want that, and we're in that. And I find it really interesting that some use the word integrity for it, and I really love that. So the number 38, the opposition, consists of fire on top, Li, the fire on top, and the lake Dui underneath. So the fire works upwards. The lake disperses downwards. So this is why we call it opposition. And it is more or less it's how the task of the I Ching. If you draw this I Ching, the 38, the task really is how to stay true to yourself in times that are so polarizing, in times that are so dividing people. And that is why it's also called integrity, because this is the task in the number 38. Really stay with your integrity. So if you have a problem and you have two solutions, or maybe even more, choose on a 38 year, month, day, hour, choose the solution which is aligned with your integrity. Very important. Very, very important. Does that ring a bell? Does it feel good for you? Really staying true to yourself. And this is really this whole year, having the focus on what is true to yourself, having the focus on what is aligned with your integrity. Because this, of course, will also bring you closer to your dreams, to the dream life, everything you want to manifest. The more you are in your integrity, the easier the path will go. Correct or not? And that is what this year's energy means. And it also means you use those polarizing energies to actually look into what is your focus, where are you there, and maybe even bringing those opposites together. So there's this theory that if you stand somewhere and you have a decision to make, A or B, which one should you choose? C. the higher one. There is supposedly always a higher solution, the solution that is with your integrity. If you have to make a decision between A and B and none of the two are aligned with your integrity, feels right to you, you chose C. You look and find, or meditate, you find solution C, the one that is really within you. And why this is so important to use this polarizing year to find your integrity, your own solution, your own way, is because next we're going to have number 5, the waiting, which is actually not waiting as such. It is doing, coming into the doing. So if you are a little bit into the Bards, and next year is going to be an earth snake year, so it's fire. And fire is an outcome. Fire is really, yes, it's shining and something's happening. So use this year, this polarizing, to really look into, is it A or is it B? If it's none of them, it's probably C, the higher solution, the solution that is with your integrity, which is your path, your personal path. So that is what the number 38 stands for, that one. And this is the year energy. Now we're coming down to the month energy. We did the month last week very, very much in depth. The great strength, number 34. That's what it looks like. Yes. So it's thunder on top. And yes, it's thunder is change. So this month is really more about change. So we also changed from the dragon month to the snake month. So we're having, again, fire this month. And I know that many of you out there, just like me, are happy that the dragon month is over and we're in the snake. Yay! So we have strong lines in that one, 34. The power of the great. Let me just sort my material here. Exactly. Great strength, the power of the great. How to stay in power or in your strength to serve the greater good with sincerity and honesty. Yes, serenity wouldn't be too bad either. So it is about ascending into the higher. So it's about perseverance in that one. And that is what this month is about, the great strength. And I actually can feel the difference. I can feel the difference energetically to last month, which was tread or continuing with alertness. So it changed last Sunday into the new month. So yes, woohoo! I just love that. And I think the energies are so much better. I personally, with the great strength, my problem/challenge that I have this month, that I feel that strength, and I have to pace myself to not take on too much. So to not fall down that be guilty of doing too much and then being overwhelmed again. No, we don't want that. No. So perseverance is the thing to do in this month, for sure. And if you want to see the 34 in depth, yes, have a look at last week's Ching. Week 18, we went in depth into that. So what I want to do this time is really going deeper into the days, because it's interesting. It's really interesting. Today is 27 nourishing. And I said already last week, I talked a little bit about it. It's also seen as the corner of the mouth, nourishing. It's about what nourishes me. So today, what is nourishing you? If you are Saturday night, Sunday morning, have a look and find out what is really nourishing you. What do you feel as a delight? What is delicious to you? And I'm not talking about food, actually. I mean, it could be food, but I'm talking about what you want to do. It's a Sunday. So what nourishes you on a Sunday? Is it books, depending on the weather, of course? Is it having a walk, having a swim, catching up with friends and other people? So really look into what is actually nourishing you. What else do we have today? Yes, and good hours from 5 to 7 and from 9 to 11 tonight, evening. So yes, really look into, this is how you find your strength, how you find, because we're talking about the month of strength, how you find what is nourishing you, what is actually helping you to raise your energy. So if you wake up in the morning and you're feeling low and you can see it's a nourishing day, or maybe we're coming into a nourishing month soon. No, not that soon, but okay. Nourishing day or nourishing hour, really sitting down, asking yourself, what is nourishing me? In a positive way, and not fall for stuff that's just easy to use, but it's not good for you. What actually is good for you? So this is a perfect day to ask yourself exactly that. Good. How do we raise our energy on the Tuesday? Let me just fix that one here. On the Tuesday, where we have something that's called following. Following is also sometimes called, oh, they all call it following here. That's funny. So they totally agree. Everybody agrees on that it's following. Is how to develop one's own progress through adapting to the existing circumstances. So once you found out what is nourishing you, it is probably easier to adapt. And also observing the existing circumstances. I find that interesting. So we've got thunder on top and lake underneath. On today's Sunday, we had thunder on top and mountain underneath. So it was more about thinking about and doing these things. Whereas in the following, you've got the thunder on top, something happening, something changing, but the lake underneath, which is more about joy and fun and these things. So how can you, interesting. So on the Sunday, if you find out what's nourishing you and what's helping you to progress and for success, then on the Monday, you can actually then find out, have a look at the existing circumstances and use that what you find out is nourishing you, use that to actually go further. That is interesting. I find that really good because I found out today what is nourishing me, and I also find out what is not nourishing me. So there's always two ways to find out. So tomorrow on the Monday, I will have a look, and I have an idea about it, how to adapt to the existing circumstances, something that happened today, to do that tomorrow, so that I can develop my own progress and make my own history, shape my own history. Cool. So that would be raising your energy on the Monday. On the Tuesday, I love that one. On the Tuesday, we've got 55 abundance. Oh my God, yes. Oh, that is a beautiful one. 55 is really beautiful. It's got fire on top and thunder underneath. Yeah. So, or is it the other way around? Hang on. No, it's got fire underneath and thunder on top. Oh my gosh. Yes. So abundance, 55. That is really beautiful to look at because that is something that one of the manifestations that I've actually incorporated now into my other manifestations. If you follow me a little bit, one of my favorite manifestations or affirmations for manifestation is actually, I intend to feel good. And some of you know also for whom I've got that. So I intend to feel good. If I'm feeling not good, like when I found out what is not nourishing me today, I intend to feel good. The thing about manifestation is you're not just saying it, you're feeling it. In that moment where you're saying the affirmation, I intend to feel good, you then feel it. So you can't just, it's not just lip service. You don't just say it, like when you say, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, fake it till you make it. No, it doesn't work. I intend to feel good. And then I feel it, how it feels to feel good. And then my second best affirmation is then, I choose health. So that is a sequence that I choose really often. And this weekend, I had a third one that came to me yesterday morning in the pool while swimming. I enjoy my abundance. I still have to work on that to really, really feel it. I'm honest, I'm completely honest here, but I just love that. I intend to feel good. I choose health. I enjoy my abundance. And the secret really is to feel it, how it comes into existence. And this is how you manifest. So this is number 55 on Tuesday, abundance. How to enjoy the peak of a development without clinging to it. Even if you have abundance in your life right now, you can't hold it, but you can enjoy it. Because there are so many people out there in abundance who don't really enjoy it, who don't really feel it, who don't really acknowledge that they have materialized so much already on their path. So the Tuesday with number 55, abundance, which is a receive day, by the way, so it is perfect for that. Really, really perfect for that. Receive abundance on the Tuesday. So that will be a meditation to do, or an affirmation, a manifestation. Yes. How to enjoy the peak of a development without clinging to it. Because it might last, might not, we don't know. So let's not cling, but let's enjoy the moment. When you're in the abundance, you don't compare about the past. You don't look into the future. You are here and now and enjoying the abundance. And that is probably the task on Tuesday. Let me look at the hours. 1 till 3, rising, really good with nobleman as well. Use that. That looks like a really good way to raise your energy on Tuesday. Wednesday, we've got number 60, regulate, which is also called limitation. And that is interesting that it comes right after abundance, because we as humans tend, when we're feeling the abundance, say, but I can't do that, and I can't do that. That's okay. But it's also okay to acknowledge the abundance and then see how there are things that are limited. So the question on that day and how to raise the energy on that day is actually how to secure what is now through wise arrangement to stabilize the future. So what is happening on the Wednesday is really to look into what do I have to do now to stabilize my future? So you see, that is the thing. We're not living in the future with that. We're analyzing and we're looking at what do we want, but we look into what can we do now to stabilize that future. And that is something that also came to me. I told you about how that I enjoy my abundance came to me yesterday during my morning swim in the pool. What I realized is that I tend to, I'm a little drama queen, I know. I tend to then see a problem and a problem and a problem. That's my gong metal. That's always creating problems so that I can create solutions. But no. And I changed that. I enjoy my abundance. And in between, I will do one or the other thing so that it stays like that, / preparing the path for even more. And that is what that regulate, I Ching number 60 on the Wednesday is for. You've experienced the abundance on the day before that. You know now how it feels. And as humans, very often fear comes in like, oh my God, I might lose it. No. And that is when you realize that there's a limitation, there is something that might not be ideal in that situation. That's what we're doing on the day, on the Wednesday, number 60, I Ching with the limitations. finding out how to secure. It's and look at the wording. It's not about how to not lose it. We're not looking to that. We're not looking into how to not lose it, because we're not suggesting that we're losing it at all. This is not crossing our mind, okay? We are looking into how can we secure it? What can we do to actively secure it? And that is really, really interesting. So it's about boundaries and it's about planning. So the Wednesday, which is an open day, is a really good day for planning. And there's lots of good hours as far as what I can see in my Feng Shui, in my calendar. So use that. Thursday, how do we raise our energy on Thursday? Thursday is number 11, unity, which is also called peace, by the way. And I like that. I really like the name peace for it. So you felt the abundance. You found out what you need to do to secure it. And then the day after, feeling at peace with that. Feeling at peace with it. How consensus and harmony lead to success and constructive collaboration. So really going into that, you found out what you need to do to stabilize the abundance that you felt. And now you look into the consensus and the harmony in your surrounding possible collaborations to stabilize even further for further abundance. Does that make sense? I think it does. Woo. Okay, we've got the Thursday. Let's have a look. Oh, beautiful. Because once you've done all that, on the Friday, we've got the great reward. Number 14. Beautiful. So on the Friday is the great reward, which you will receive. It's also about possession, how to deal with success when your own possibilities start to blossom. So yes, if you are in the sequence, if you are aligned with that, this is what is waiting for you on the Friday, the great reward. So make sure that you get a reward and make sure that you can deal with the success, because you start to blossom now. You've done the work. You put the work in the days before, the awareness, the manifestation, the abundance, and also prepared the path for even more. And on Friday, the reward is coming in. Oh my God, I can't wait until Friday. Wonderful. Saturday. Oh, Saturday is another beautiful one. It's 57 wind, or the gentle. So the wind is, or the gentle one is, it's both signs are two strong yang lines and a yin line at the bottom, both of them. So it's also opening towards Mother Earth. It's opening also towards materialistic, but in a gentle way, not in a harsh way, in a gentle way. So we're opening to Earth, we're opening to materialistic, which could also come from that great reward on Friday, if you found a way to deal with the success. So the Saturday is then really how an empathic approach and consistent perseverance help you reach your goal. So, and don't fear going forward slowly, because slow also brings you to the goal and to the end. It's just our impatience that's in our way, and I totally am guilty of that. So really looking into that. Slow and, I think the English saying is slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. So that's what it is. So you can see how the sequence of this week really leads you to Friday great reward, and then Saturday the gentle, the reward with the wind, and how you can it can help you to reach your goal. And this is how we raise our energy with the I Ching. This is really, really an amazing thing to do. And then on the Sunday, yes, on the Sunday, there is one. I'm not a big fan of it, but that's just how it is. So the Sunday is called number 47, the trap. And the trap is about how you possibly have to sacrifice your own demands and pace yourself to navigate a possible crisis or a problem or a challenge. So it's about pacing yourself. So we've had all this. So from a sequence, it makes totally sense. We've had all that success and the rewards and really harmony, and we found the way. So maybe there is a test on Sunday. Maybe there's a little problem coming up, a challenge or whatever. But it is about looking into what is my part in it and pacing yourself and really being patient again. So we've got that word again, patient. Patience is a virtue. Yes, I need to work on that too. Totally guilty of that. So we look into those. That could happen next week, Sunday, that you maybe have to, on the Sunday, just on the Sunday, sacrifice your own demands and pace yourself. So if there's an obstacle coming up on the Sunday, just take a step back and see whether that demand really needs to be fulfilled on that day or whether it can wait another day. Because the Monday is really good. So if there's one day in the week that is not that ideal, just wait it out. Energy changes. So if there is a day where you feel down, and sometimes we just can't find a way out of something. Let me have a look on the Sunday. Oh, they're really good hours. So, yeah. So from 9 to 11, 9. If you feel down on Sunday and there's something coming up that you really don't like, from 9 to 11 is definitely good time to sit and meditate and question whether it needs to be resolved on the day or can wait another day. Yes. So this week looks really good. I find really good. Maybe on Sunday, next Sunday, we're going to have a little bit of a challenge coming up. But yeah, let's just use it because not every day is the same. And not every day is the same for every single one of us. But we're getting forward. Slow and steady wins the race. And that should be our motto. That should be our motto. And then we are getting there. So I hope you liked what I said and what you saw. If you did, tell your friends, like it, subscribe, maybe even comment. That would be amazing. Let me know what else you want to hear. And then I'm going to see you again next Sunday for next week's I Ching to see what the energies bring us in there. Wonderful. You have a lovely, lovely week wherever you are on this beautiful planet, and enjoy the energies, adapting, using it for your personal success. I'm Sandra, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.